What's up, YouTube? Today is Sunday, as you can see from Elia. Elia is telling me it's 1843 military o'clock, Sunday, December 12th. Rush hour is gonna start in 3 hours. Math is hard, quick math, who cares? Anyways, but today what we're doing for our stream is we're in quadruple 7-1. If you're just joining the stream, or if you're from YouTube and want to join, maybe this is going to be a thing going forward. I can't do rush hour anymore because I need to sleep for work, but what I can do is look at some of your ADs and give you an idea what you want to do going into rush hour. So Sapphire Kin, wow, look at this guy. Is this a Brandia or a Tiana? Looks like this guy plays Gaining a Thor. Amazing, Sugoi. Okay, so your record is C1, so I'm expecting just tank defenses. Alright. You know why? So this defense is like somewhat mediocre. Just because Wind Demon exists, Zaros is a thing, and your Tiana, I'm not sure how fast it is, but I guarantee you if you use Tiana third skill, I don't think your Skullgirl is going to go before the other units. So I think your Skullgirl is actually not doing that much. However, it's kind of like putting the Ratesh there, right? So I see what you're doing. You're running a 2018 meta defense because you don't own a Triton, okay? So I'm going to take a look at this unit here. I love this unit. This unit is so good. I love this game. Anyways, let's see your Tiana. Your Tiana is 174 for C1. I think the speed is actually pretty decent for a C1 player. I think around the C1 mark is when you're like 282, yeah, around 280 mark, right? For a lot of Bernard users, that is. So this is like a 270 for Tiana. Because on a Bernard, probably 280. So it's not like the number one thing is if you're running this type of monster on defense, you know, honestly, this is a great rune, but it's gotta be on like Will. Not having Will runes means all your speed's been countered by Leo. So, like, you've had this Wind Demon, you can plow through your own defense. So you kind of know what I mean, right? So, like, the ideal situation is you put this guy on a faster set than your Tiana. Even if it's not faster, you know, Triton is automatically more scary. I guarantee you more people will skip a Triton than a Tiana. So if you don't have good runes, you could probably stay C1 because no one's gonna hit you, right? So it's probably a better bet, to be honest here with you. So I would probably change that. And then if you want to go full RNG, I mean, even toss this guy in, or just put the tower in because tower's busted. Anyways, you got a pretty you know, cookie cutter speed defense here, but just put Triton instead of the Tiana and it's like much more scary because in C1 there's a billion players and no one's gonna know what you've been doing, okay? Like, no one's gonna identify your defense because you can cheese multiple people. Anyways, Akaya, Crickets, do you want your defense to be looked at? So it looks like you're probably in the fighter range. Fighter 2, so maybe you're pushing to Fighter 3, Conquer 1. So Conquer 1 is actually not hard. So your defense is actually, to say this in a nice way, it's just hot garbage, okay? Your defense is really not doing anything. So I guarantee you, on this team, Sean is not an attack bar buffer, and even if you put them to sleep, a shield will team will not go to sleep, and then their attack bar booster will cut in before everyone, so your team needs a whole makeover. I'm not sure what the idea here. You're trying to cleave them, but you're not cleaving anything. I get it. You want to use your Sean, your LD-NAF 5 for content, but no, it's as good as my Shazam. Put that in storage. You probably want to use something else for your AD. So, looking through your team here, you got Triana, you got Tyrannus. So you got a Gene, so you can definitely run a composition that's more on the tanky side rather than they even have this unit, but I don't know if you don't have it skilled up, so you're probably not using it. So in my humble opinion here, I would probably run a team that's full tank and RNG. So look at your Sean here. It's not even that fast, right? So it's actually really easy to reach Conquer 1 if you just run full tank and run like Revive and make people want to skip you. So that's probably going to be a Tyrannus, Triana. Even run this unit because RNG will, you know, it will the RNG is gonna mess over people that don't have will runes on their Lucian team, which they probably won't. And I do see a very key unit that will push you to into high level arena. If you don't know how to use this unit, you know, my YouTube channel has the resources for you to do that. Okay, moving on. Emperor of Death. Okay, so I'm assuming right now you put legit defense, and I'm gonna look at it. So you're Conquer 3 G1. So honestly, the only difference between Conquer 3 and G1, other than the stars and red, is that you're probably just not playing during rush hour, or you're just clearing very slowly, and then you're like maybe rank 200 last 5 minutes, and you lose like 5 defense battles and you can't recover because you can't clear 1 minute battles, right? So what is your defense here? I totally missed it, sorry. Alright, Superboy, you're Emperor. Okay. You know why this team is not meta? Because your Gemini is probably going first, right? And Gemini is not, his base speed is really not that good. But even if you go first, your Oki has got to go immediately right after. So if your ball is 300 speed, your Oki is about 299 speed. And then your Ganymede's got to be like 298, for example, right? So I don't think your defense is built this way. So I'm gonna take a look here. Let's see here. I'm pretty sure you're just using this for like RTA cleave. Like 191 is actually really slow for G1. For G1, with today's grinds and everything like that and rune quality, I'm gonna say like G1's at least 300, like 305 speed for you to be reliably clearing some of these Triton defenses, especially, right? I gave like a random number, but I think 305 on a Bernard is actually pretty good to reach a low G1, not rank 101 G1, you know what I mean? So this is pretty quick. And then we have, you see this? That's pretty quick as well. And then your Oki, so it's 196. So it looks like they are paired well. If this, it isn't working either, right? So if this isn't working for you, it's just because you're not able to outspeed. And honestly, I can see why. If you have very fast clears and your AD is straight up losing because it's a speed battle, you know, this is a speed battle, right? So when I look at this, the only reason I skip this is because like, I can't outspeed you. But with Bernard's high base speed and the ball is below base speed and everything's squishy here because I know it's fast, it's actually pretty free Lucian food. You only got one fire unit, right? So in a speed game, you're gonna lose, and because you're telling me you're losing, I would just run something that's super thick, super tanky. You know, I see you got the double Valkyries here. You got this thing right here. You got Camilla here. You got a degenerate unit here. I would just run something super tanky and just live it through. You know, a very typical Vanessa Triana comp with a Camilla. Try that out. If it doesn't work for you, you know, try to change up your strategy for your AO. I would not run that Oki comp as your AO. I'm not sure what your problem is. I'm not sure how long you've been rush hour. So it could be that your offense isn't clearing fast enough, or your defense is just losing. You can't keep up. Okay, so I think I must skip some people because the text has gone up a lot. Sleepy Sancho. Let's look at you, right? So look, you got a super meta defense, grade S+ tier on paper, okay? But earlier I told you guys that having a Triton on defense is automatically scary, even if you had bad runes. So my hunch is telling me he actually doesn't have a good runes on this guy, right? 199 on a Triton with 116 base speed is actually not that high. You think about it, it's not that high. It's got the accuracy to go to reduce everything. And the beauty of it, you don't even need skill ups because it is not an increased chance, right? So we got, ooh, this is a nice crit damage rune if you ever want to speed thief. Anyways, so the fact that's not on will, Leo users will have a field day. I guarantee you most Leo users will just go into a Triton defense with people not having will. So like yourself, you're a Leo user, so you should understand that you probably go into Triton defenses without really thinking about their will or not, because most likely it's not on will. So to up you know, to move yourself to the next step here, to be really G3, because G3 is top 30, right? So people know your defense at top 30. It's gotta be on will, or it's gonna be faster and cheese people who don't have like a Leo. So that's probably the next step for you to hit G3 is you need a faster clear, will resistant Triton, or people are just gonna Leo you, because if you rush week by week trying to reach your goal in G3, they know that you're not a will user, and they will take that chance because of how your stats are. Okay, all right. AD keeps losing. All right, Decatus. I know I'm seeing a lot of people. They're typing here. Okay, you're the same thing. Okay, same thing as what we just saw. Right, the guy from Fury 2. I forget your name already. Right, look at this. You're not that fast. It's 182. 182 on a Triton is not that fast because your base speed boosts your the percentage, right, of swift percentage and the speed tower. Okay, so the reason why you're losing is because, again, you're not on will. They'll just Leo you, and honestly, it's not that fast, right? Like I said, for what rank are you? Let's see. You are C1. If you're C1 with that rune quality, then your defense is not the problem. This is really fast for C1. Okay, really fast for C1, but the question is, what is your AO? This is not an AD problem. I guarantee you, this is not an AD problem. Like, this is not 10 speed, so it doesn't go or anything, right? Like, this is a little bit slow, that's for sure. Because in case the scenario where your Triton does not attack bar decrease, your Gene is not gonna get a turn, okay? Because of resist. So I think your problem here is your Gene's a little bit slow, but also because you don't know how to clear with your AO. All right, Yoda. Your defense. Why do you have a Bernard? This is enough for me. Yoda, why do you have a Bernard on defense? Okay, I don't even need to go on your defense, Yoda. You're trolling me. What is this? Okay, moving on. Mr. Argonaut. You are G1. So is your problem hitting G2? Okay, your problem is your Rakan. I guarantee you this Rakan, the reason why Rakan does not work in a Triton speed defense or Tian defense is, one, Triton does not give you attack bar gauge, and for most Rakans, for it to do damage on collapse and live water units and Lucians, it's gotta be tanky. So your Rakan's probably not fast with plus 80 speed, and plus 80 speed is not enough for you to go immediately after, right? Look at this. It's actually not even that tanky. 244. It's also not on will. So there's your problem. This is not on will. So this easily gets controlled, right? 70 speed means you need will runes. You're gonna get controlled, right? So your problem hit G2 is most likely you're not really your defense. Like this defense, take out the Rakan, it's a G2 defense, right? You gotta try to G2 defense, you know, but it's your offense. But I would definitely replace your Rakan because it's not gonna have a turn. James B. Okay, your defense is also a Skullgirl, but from the looks of it, you got a Sigmar's rep, which leads me to think you're actually not ranked that high, right? You're C1. Let me see what do you have as your AO. So you have Lucian. So your Lucian is definitely a problem here. And what is your AO? I don't see your attack bar booster here. Wait, maybe your Bernard, that's 5 stars, your attack bar booster here. Right, so okay, I'm not sure what happened. Hey Yoda, thanks for subscribing, I appreciate it. But I'm not sure what's your AO here, buddy. Like, you got a lot of random units here that I think you're building random units, not really teams for arena. So I don't think I think you're just not building an AO. I think you're bruisering, to be honest with you. You know? I think you're actually bruisering, because if you look at it, right? By the way, #1 tip, never, ever, ever put Wusa on defense. This does not give you attack bar gauge. It's free food for Tiana. It's not a threat. So I would just instantly delete that unit from your team's defense. Rakuni, he's got really low base stats. It's not a fire threat, okay? So you can definitely run nat 5s are just scarier. So you can, if you're bruisering, I don't think your AD is going to keep up. It needs to have some sort of threat, and there's no threat to win, right? So let me go to the last person, Zebra Soup. Ragdoll AD hot garbage. You know, for someone who has a ragdoll, I mean, I'm not saying this is everyone, but I'm gonna tell you right now, I say this all the time. LD users, by the way, you put a Triton on defense with no speed lead. That is all I need to say about your defense, okay? So, hope you guys enjoyed this session of AD and AO reviews and how to get your account better. I'm gonna try to do this every Sunday at a specific time so you guys know when to join in. So make sure you smash that like button, destroy your keyboard until the bell icon is activated, and you know, just share this with your friends and the Christmas spirit.